Welcome to Lesson 6 of the Breaking Cycles series. Shame, secrecy, and silence. The cycle that keeps you stuck. What is shame, secrecy, and silence? Shame, secrecy, and silence are not just emotions or behaviors. They are a cycle. A system that keeps people trapped in patterns they don't understand and feel unable to break. Shame says, there's something wrong with me. Not, I made a mistake, but I am the mistake. Secrecy says, hide it. Don't let anyone know. It pushes you to cover up, isolate, protect the image, avoid the exposure. While silence says, don't speak about it, so that you don't ask for help, don't process it, don't release it. And together, they can create a loop, which is behavior that leads to shame, that leads to secrecy, that leads to silence, and then before you know it, more behavior. This is why many people feel stuck, not because they don't want to change, but because the cycle keeps everything hidden. Let's have an awareness of the power of what stays hidden. What stays hidden stays strong. Shame convinces you you're the only one. No one will understand. You will be judged. So you keep it inside. But the truth is, silence does not protect you. It prolongs the struggle. Awareness means understanding. This cycle is keeping me stuck. I don't need to carry this alone. Exposure is not weakness. It is the beginning of freedom. Let's carry out a reflection exercise where we can recognize the cycle clearly. The shame loop. First, you engage in behavior. Then you feel guilty. Then it turns into shame. You tell others, this is who I am. So the next time, easier to repeat it. Example 2, the secrecy pattern. You struggle, you hide it, you isolate, you lose support, and in isolation, the behavior grows. Example 3, the silence trap. You don't speak, you don't process, you don't release. So internally, pressure builds, confusion increases, patterns repeat. Example 4, the identity impact. Over time, you begin to believe, I am this problem. I can't change. This is my identity. But this is not identity. This is shame keeping. Now, how do we break the cycle practically? Step 1, separate behavior from identity. Say this clearly. I did this, but this is not who I am. This breaks shame at its root. Step 2, bring it into the light. Choose a safe way to express. Maybe write it down. Speak it out, probably to a trusted person. Acknowledge it honestly. You see, exposure weakens the hold. Step 3, replace silence with expression. Instead of staying quiet, process your emotions. Name what you're feeling. Allow yourself to be honest. You see, silence keeps you stuck, whereas expression moves you forward. Step 4, build safe accountability. You need someone you can check in with. A safe environment. Consistent support. You are not meant to do this alone. Step 5, practice self-compassion. This is very important. Instead of judging yourself or condemning yourself, begin to understand yourself. Support your growth. Be patient with your process. You see, growth happens in safety, not in self-hate. Let's have an identity connection. Shame attacks identity. It tries to redefine you as you struggle. But truth says, you are not your past. You are not your behavior. You are not your mistakes. When shame is broken, identity becomes clear again. And when identity is clear, change becomes possible. Conclusion. What it means to break this cycle. Breaking shame, secrecy, and silence means you stop hiding, you stop isolating, you stop identifying with the struggle. You begin to speak truth, seek support, express honestly, and rebuild identity. And over time, what once controlled you in the dark loses its power in the light. Let's make a declaration. Say this slowly. I release shame. I refuse to hide. I choose truth. I choose expression. I am not defined by my past. I am not defined by my struggles. I walk in freedom. I walk in clarity. I am becoming whole. See you in lesson 7. Good luck.